Hi, and welcome to this mindful moment. And thank you so much for joining me. Mindfulness is really a time just to step away from our busyness and just notice with a sense of real openness and acceptance as what's happening with our minds, our bodies, moment by moment. A time just to stop and take notice. And today I'm going to be walking you through a sounds practice with those really important attitudes like openness, curiosity with a real sense of playfulness, and also kindness to ourselves. So if at any point during the practice things get uncomfortable or our mind is very distracting, just knowing that you have choices throughout the practice to move positions, focus on one point that feels okay for you, and really honour what your body is asking you to do. So if we're ready, we're going to find a position. It can be standing, sitting, or lying down. It will best support you for the next few minutes during the sound practice. Having a real sense of wakefulness as best as we can. And inviting you, if it feels okay, just to close your eyes or just to gently lower your gaze. And really having a sense of the body here and the mind and what's it telling us right now. It might be a sense of tiredness, of aliveness, of busyness, and just really noticing what's there. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to just move away from the internal goings on and really just have a sense of what is happening with sounds all around us. So maybe now gently moving our attention outward and just allowing sounds to arrive to our ears. So as best as we can, just be curious about what the sound is like as it arrives to our ears. So no need to go out searching or looking for sounds. So maybe sounds that are coming from different directions. Maybe the texture of the sound, such as vibrations, pitch, volume. Perhaps there are sounds that come and go, or maybe there are layering of sounds. Or maybe there's just not much sound at all, and just sitting with the sounds of the silence. Just remembering that our minds may many times pull us away to thinking mode or planning or remembering, and just actually having a choice to just gently, kindly bring it back to the soundscape around us. And maybe having a little play around with the sounds, maybe sounds that might be coming from far away. And then maybe coming a bit closer to the room that you're sitting in and maybe noticing any sounds that are within the room that you're sitting. Again, just allowing that sound to arrive to your ears. And then maybe having a final play with just noticing any sounds that might be coming from within our own bodies. So maybe sounds we've never really noticed before. It could be a very subtle breathing of our breath as we're sitting here. Or maybe there might be some pulsing or ringing in our ears, or something else that you perhaps haven't noticed before. Or again, maybe nothing at all, which is absolutely fine. Maybe just allowing you to have a little play with the sounds. So whether you want to bring your attention to far away sounds for the last minute or so, or sounds from closer to you, or even sounds from within, just allowing some space here for you to have a play around with your attention to the sounds all around. And just gently catching that wandering mind, if you notice where it's got to, and just bringing it back kindly. As we come to the end of this practice now, just inviting you maybe just to have a little wiggle of your toes, or bring your attention perhaps back to a body part that's making contact, or maybe the breath if that feels okay. Just have a sense of coming back to the body, leaving the sounds behind now. And if your eyes have been closed, you feel free to open them and reconnect with the screen and the room and the things around you. And thank you for joining me in this mindful moment, noticing sounds all around.